Yes, we are back with a very special guest. He's a good friend of mine. I'm so excited for this episode because I'm going to ask him some interesting questions. That's how he talks and he's up. Interesting questions. Please welcome today my friend, Ginger Cabbie.
Oh, the audience there, that's amazing.
Can we get some like cheers when we do the edit? So it looks like it's like 100. That's cool. Right, so this is my good friend, but it's a podcast, so we know that I've had to come prepared. But we're gonna get into who Ginger Cabbie is, how I first come across him, and how I sent him flying in a football match. So we'll get to all of that anyway, so it's absolutely fine. Ginger Cabbie.
You never sent me flying anywhere.
Really?
No, it weren't me.
Really?
Definitely weren't me. Nah.
Really?
Nah, unless you got footage that didn't exist.
This is interesting because I actually think I do have a clip of it.
No,
So I'll actually have to get it up.
I'm sure it's Dobbo.
Nah.
Yeah.
There's like 5 foot difference between you two.
Yeah, you never moved me.
Really?
Nah,
Really?
I don't think so. I'm panicking now.
I'll have to try and dig it up, and when we do this edit, just flick it to the top and let everyone see it. Yeah, no problem.
Exactly that, yeah.
But we can move on from that for now.
Yeah.
I first come across Ginger Cabbie. It was lockdown. Scrolling through your phone. Who's this twat?
That's about right.
I did think that. I thought, what's he talking about? And at first, I didn't get the comedy because I worked out after you knew the people you were taking the piss out of, and it was just part of your thing. I actually thought you hated Dylan from Sheesh, to be honest with you, the way you was ripping into him. Like, honestly, I did. I just thought, you know, he's going a bit.
It's a bit deep.
It's a bit deep. So I was like, all right. But the comedy came, and you was a funny fucker.
Eventually.
Funny fucker. Like, some of the stuff was some funny. At first, I think they're using a cab. They're using a white van to start with.
Oh, I've
Just
got
for the
that.
record.
I've got that image of a white van.
Well, I didn't clock it until after, but you gone from strength to strength. You've now got your own shows. Mm-hmm. The next one is
December.
free plug. Go on, son.
It's at the Backyard Comedy Club on December the 14th, which I've got some special guests. I say special. Big John's turning up, so it's like the roast of Big John. Bash. And it's going to be a week after Johnny Fisher's going to have his first fight back since the loss to Dave Allen. Mm-hmm. Some would say he lost twice, but we won't get into that. Yeah, it's bad. But yeah, so it's the week after that. I've got Andrew Mensah performing, who you've seen before.
Yeah.
Bemi Oladipo, yes. And you've been to quite a few of my nights, so you know that the energy is very much there. It's a good night.
Chicken George there?
Chicken George is there supplying the food. There's 3 different ticket options. There's one that you can get free drinks tokens, food all included throughout the night. There's another ticket option where you just get your food. And there's another ticket option if you just want to turn up and not eat and not drink and be boring.
Okay, see, most people will want like thousands of pounds for that free plug, but he's my mate and we don't do that here. So if you are free on the 14th of December, get down. It's definitely a laugh unless your exes turn up. But we won't get into that. Anyway.
You've had a few.
As Ooh, fires. Okay, no problem. Right, Ginger Cabbie.
Yes, mate.
Comedy. Why and how did you get into it?
I don't know really, sort of, there wasn't really a why into it. It was just, I was always told that I was a funny person. So like generally down the pub with your mates, quick off the bat, ad lib, like reactionary stuff. And I always had people say to me, oh, do you fancy getting into comedy? And I'm like, too shit scared. Not for me, no thank you. But I don't portray that sort of image. But then what it was, a ton of events happened in my life that, as you know, my mum passed away. I didn't know you at the time, but my mum passed away just after I passed the knowledge to become a cab driver. Mm-hmm. And I was struggling really, really badly. I would be in work, I'd get all emotional, and I'd drive home, and I didn't know how to sort of release, not necessarily anger as such, but I wanted to express my emotions a little bit. And I think, really looking back on it, I know that I found it through trying to be funny or some sort of comedy and taking the mickey out of, as everyone knows, the general public, celebrities, family members as well, like friends. And there's never really, I'd say 99 times out of 100, there's never really any malice towards taking the mickey out of someone. Because it's a bit like changing room banter. We've played in the same football teams. You just take the mickey out of each other, and that's what it is. So I take everyday news articles and just put my own comedic spin on it. And the early days, that would help me get over the loss of my mum. So then I wouldn't, I don't know, turn to drink or drugs and things like that. This is my drug, if that makes sense, to try and make people laugh. Some people like it, and there are people that don't. I don't care.
Okay. So, when did you know you was funny?
It's a bit vain, isn't it? I don't know.
Or when did you think you looked back at a video and thought, "Fucking hell, that was good, Aaron."
Do you know what's mad? Some of the videos that have taken off, I don't necessarily think that that's going to be a good video, but it's got the most traction. And the ones that I think that that's going to be the bollocks, you look back and you're like, it's had fucking 2,000 views and I've got 200,000 followers. How is that? And like no likes, no comments. But then the ones that, and I've said it yet again, like with my videos, and as you see me on my comedy nights, it's just whatever comes to my mouth or my brain, I say it.
Yeah.
So
Definitely does.
Same things with the videos. It's like I'll have the thought process of like, right, I'm going to talk about something, and I'm just going to do it. Press record and do it. If I feel that it's going to take me more than 2 takes, or I don't get it in at least 2 takes, I won't do it.
That's a good sign. I do quite a lot of stuff in 1 take, don't I, guys? We know that, don't we? Yeah.
I can tell that intro was fucking unbelievable.
I know, just off the bat.
For you, I mean, you are blind, but you can talk.
Yeah, I can talk fucking
You've seen him, the way he fucking reads a text message.
I know, mate. It's mental. And I've never lost a fight. Imagine that. Fucking hell. Hey. Anyway, get back to where we were.
Really? Wouldn't have fucking thought. Fucking no other cunts belts up here, are they?
There is.
Whose is that?
Lilies. 2 lilies up there.
Oh, Lewis, it's not in fucking frame though, is it?
Yeah, it is. What the fuck is it then?
Well, it's not on camera. All it sees your shit behind us.
If we stand that way, we can just fucking see Joe in the fucking mirror.
All right, we'll have a pan around anyway. But yeah, Lily's up there. Well done, Lils. Love Lils. I wouldn't fight Lily, even though she's like 200 stone lighter than me. I still wouldn't fight Lily.
Okay, so your comedy, we spoke.
Yep.
Fucking hell, we spoke almost a year ago. What I'm about to say.
Yeah, listen. I was thinking about this recently.
It was a year ago. I'm about to say this to you.
It was New Year's Day.
It actually was.
It was New Year's Day.
And we're now on the 16th?
We're nearly at another New Year's Day.
And how much more writing and scripting have you been able to do in 2025?
I've done some, not enough. I've done some.
Just to put into context, I rang him up and said, listen, mate, because, you want to see your friends do well as a whole. But he's a working man as well. He's not doing comedy just, as full-time yet. I hope he does get there. But as I said to him, everything that I saw, I don't really research too much into comedians, but anything I have seen is you need to have space and time to write and to work on your craft. And me as a friend, I said to him, New Year's Day, listen, mate, this is what you got to do. And he's like, toing and throwing, supporting the family, supporting the household, living, da-da-da-da. But if he wants to get the O2 Arenas and the Indigos and the whoever else, you need to write.
I went to Ricky Gervais the other day.
Oh.
At the Wembley Arena. And I don't know how many that holds. 20,000? Yeah, that's 20,000? Yeah. And I'm looking around, and even like going to like the bar and get a drink and some food and that, I'm walking around and people are saying, Ginger Cabbie, da-da-da-da, and they're all like fucking taking pictures with me. And it's like, and I'm like, it's nice, but it's like, I thought to myself, I sat with the missus and I told her, she went, oh, did anyone recognise you? Because she takes the piss. And I'm like, yeah. She went, how many pictures did you take? I went, no, just like, shut your mouth. Because I get like sort of half embarrassing, but she's like, this could be you. And it should be you.
I've been saying it for how long? I've been saying
day
it
one.
From the beginning, because he's funny and he's a friend. And if he's funny and he's a friend, if he was shit, I'd tell him he's shit. He's not shit. But
you are that person.
Yeah. If you're shit, you're shit. But he's not. And I just feel like you need to don't have another year go by.
No.
Because let's play devil's advocate. Ginger Cabbie, yeah. Listen, senior stuff, we want to book you O2 next April. You're not ready.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
You're not ready for it. So
even doing warm-up stuff for some of the big ones, like even like if someone else who's huge on social media is the Scouse fella, like Paul Smith. Everyone knows Paul Smith.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And everyone likens me to him in the sense of you're the Cockney shitter version. You're the Cockney version of him, the way he sort of like not abuses the crowd, but sort of plays the crowd.
He goes in though, yeah, he does go in.
And takes the mickey out of things. Like he's very quick-witted. He's off the cuff, and that's what I do. But yet again, there's there's no excuses. I have so much stuff going on in my mind. Like I'll think of something like what could be a joke, and instead of like writing it down, I'll put it into a video. But then talking to people like proper stand-up comedians, they already say to me, "You have your material in your videos. Take a video and add to it." So a 1 minute clip of a video could turn into like a 5 minute set. And also your USP is your cab. Talk about stories from your cab. Like, yeah, again, I'm not going to make excuses or reasons. I'm going to say, I've got to provide for my family. I've got to do this. I've got to do
But
that.
he does.
Oh, yeah, I do. But it's not an excuse. You've got to, like all these comedians, like even like my good friend Josh James, he's just fucking played the Acne Empire, Queen's Theatre in Hornchurch. Acne Empire's like, I think around about over 800 people, sold it out. Queen's Theatre, over 500 people, 2 shows in one day, like day and night. Sold it out. And that's graft over the years. Do you know what I mean? So I know I can do it. I just got to pull my finger out. So when we do a podcast part 2, I will.
I hope so, because I really hope
I'll have a set.
I really hope it goes that way, because you know you need to be. I was about to say the word internet ready, but that's just catting someone I shouldn't be doing. But you need to be, because your opportunity could come anytime.
Yeah,
I mean, it could come anytime.
One other thing is a comedian said to me, Lenny Sherman. He's been on my nights. Old Lenny. He's like, you already have what we are trying to get. You have your following. We are doing what we're doing to try and get that. You've gone the other way, got it, but necessarily I don't, as we've just worked out, I don't have the material to go and do a closing set for someone else or an opening. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think there's a massive transition from, because like you said, a lot of your stuff's off the cuff, even at your shows. I don't know how much you actually script, but a lot of it is off the cuff. You're taking the piss out of people, you're seeing people, all that sort of stuff.
I don't script anything.
Okay, that's the issue then, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we hope.
In the sense of scripting, things that have gone on since my last show to the next show, all the world events.
Oh, yeah, of course. But we're talking about, you're good at that. Because you can pick it, boom, boom, boom. But we're talking now, your transition now needs to be, right, I need some scripts here.
Yeah.
And I think when you look at the people at the other end, the Kevin Harts or the Chris Rocks.
Dave Chappelle.
Well, that's what I'm getting into. Chris Rock, Kevin Hart was at a show.
All 3 black people, by the way.
I know. I've got something about them coming up. Don't worry about that. But Chris Rock and Kevin Hart were at a show. They went up. Kevin went up. Chris Rock went up. And Dave Chappelle then turned up. And they're like, are you going up? I goes, yeah, I'm going up now. And when Dave Chappelle went up, they thought they had everything mapped out, like what they were going to do. And they're basically like, they might as well just chucked it away, because he just came and just delivered. And when you listen to Dave, I actually, from you, I've obviously known Dave Chappelle before, but from watching you, I take a great interest in Dave Chappelle. And he's just, everything that he does is just, and when you listen to him, when he talks about how he writes all the time.
Yeah. He slows everything down as well.
So slow.
And he's so methodical in his thought process at how he explains everything. And it's like, it's real events that, yet again, he's saying what the general public are thinking, but he puts it, yet again, in a comedic fashion.
Yeah. We'll talk about one thing with Dave Chappelle before I get into the next bit, because it's just coming into my head and doing like what he does. Say it, let it come out. He had a skit about if LeBron James was to identify as a female and join the women's NBA. He goes, he'd score like 800 points a game. Or you could just shut the fuck up. You know, it's the way he delivered it was like, he's just literally the best. But we'll get into more Dave Chappelle. So you're in comedy, you're a cab driver by trade.
Yes.
How is that? How many people do you bump into to know who you are?
Every day.
No, but
not every person.
In the car, how many of them get in the cab and go, are you Ginger Cabbie?
Oh, yeah, like a few.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who's the most interesting person you've had in your cab? Don't annoy anyone.
Define interesting.
To you, like, oh, fucking hell, he was in that. Because
Like,
obviously you're, what are you, C-list now, B-list? Right now.
No, not even that high.
Yeah, I think you are.
Nah,
I think you are. In this country, you are.
Blowing smoke up my ass.
It is. Come on, everyone knows who you are.
Okay.
So for someone who's interesting to you, like from that, not that world, but
Or just celebrity
yeah,
status.
like fucking hell, I got in my cab today.
I mean, as you know, like my very first podcast I ever done, and you get, it was, I mean, I've had Joe Cole in there, very interesting to me because Joe Cole, me growing up watching Joe Cole, I've seen his start of his career, from when he was in schoolboys at West Ham, to where he is now commentating.
This would be interesting on the Joe Cole. I went and watched him for the my very first football match was at Upton Park, and Joe Cole was playing Blackburn in the Youth Cup.
Yeah.
Did you go to that?
No.
I didn't know what. I was just like, who is this kid?
Yeah.
Didn't know much about it. He was just controlled. He was doing Rabonas. He was doing like everything.
I think he was like, what would we say today? Like everyone's got that thing about someone at the minute. Is like Max Dowman. 15, very silky, skillful, and everyone's blowing smoke up with his ass. Instead of allowing him just to be a fucking kid enjoying his football, everyone's like, oh, he's got to go fucking the World Cup, possibly.
Do you think he done better when you went Chelsea?
Who, Joe Cole?
Yeah. As a like he walked into a team, don't forget.
No, but what I'm saying, with Chelsea, he was one of the first, not the Galacticos, but he was one of the first main bods that went with Damien Duff. Remember, Frank Lampard, Adrian Mutu. So before Mourinho came, it was when Ranieri was there, all the money from Abramovich. Yeah. But I think you're going into a possibly better team structure. Chelsea knew as a team or as a football club where they wanted to go, whereas West Ham were always well known for breeding all these fucking wonderful youngsters. And that was I think that West Ham way of like, just play. You just fucking, you entertain us. Joe Cole could have been like that there and stay there and not done fucking anything. But then he had the right management around him, and then I still don't think we used him correctly. No, but yet again, he was being lauded up as one of the best players since Gaza when he come through. But then look who Chelsea sort of brought in, and
hard. It was very, very difficult.
Very difficult.
Okay,
still done all right, I think.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, now.
So Joe Cole. Anyone else?
Laura Woodsy. Love Laura Woods. But no, do you know what? Off the street, I got Boris Becker.
Yeah,
he was in the cab. He was actually in a cast in his leg. He was very interesting, just talking about tennis life and that. I was quite awed. Like, it's fucking Boris Becker's the big fucking ginger cunt German, isn't it? Yeah, I found him very interesting. Drops him off in Battersea. Who else? AP McCoy, the horse jockey.
Oh, okay.
Irish chap. Chris Eubank Senior.
Okay. Did he pay?
No. No, he didn't. He's well known for not fucking paying and all within the trade.
Hold on. He got in your cab?
So I picked him up in Grosvenor Gardens. This was years ago. So this is when Junior and Senior were together as a team, and Senior took him away from Matchroom because he was at Matchroom, wasn't he? Years ago. Yeah. And then took him away. He got in at Grosvenor Gardens. He wanted to go to the Dorchester Hotel. It's a £5 job, right? Nothing. And gets in straight away. What did you do? You follow the boxing? I was like, yeah, like of course, not to the extent of like I'm a massive fan, but I keep up to date with it. He said, what's your opinion on me taking Junior away from sort of match? I went, listen, you've been in the game long enough, Chris, to know what's good for your own son, like any father. So you just do what you want to do. And he went, yes. And he's in the back, like this, looking out. And I want to get over to the right, and he's trying to tell me how to drive. He said, do you not think you should just get into this lane and I'll go there and cut into here? And I'm like, fuck it. I went, listen, I don't tell you how to bob and weave and fucking uppercut people, do I? Silence, nothing. I said, you know my cousin. He went, yes, who's this? And I said, I'm not going to even do the impression. I can't be bothered. I'll get labelled a racist, but whatever. And he said, who's that? And I said, oh, Frank Smith. Because it was that him and Emily just got together at that time. Didn't say a single word at the end. Didn't say another fucking thing. Got to the end, and I said, Mr. Eubank, I said, I mean, very embarrassing. I said, but would you mind if I have a picture with you, please? And he went, yeah, of course. It's Chris Eubank.
I know where this is going. I know where this is going.
You might have seen a picture. So I had a picture, and I said, it's £4.20, please, Mr. Eubank. I was like, and he gave me like £3. I went, that's £4.20. He went, yeah. He said, like, if you don't. He said, but I did have to tell you how to get. And he went. He said, like, if you don't like it, he said, like, just give it to the doorman. I thought, you saucy fucker. But I was like, all right, whatever. So I thought, let me hang on, thinking on my feet. I was like, right, I want to post this up. Yeah, again, comment begging on the social media that everyone does. They'll look at me. Posted it up. I said, oh, just met Nigel Benn. What a lovely geezer. Oh, yeah.
That was great. That was perfect, yeah.
But it dibs in the comments like, you do know that that's Chris Eubank. Like, genuinely. They was like, it's fucking Chris Eubank.
You wanted if for every comment that said that, you should get that gift done at your stand-up show. Comedy.
Yeah.
That would have been
that's it.
Perfect.
Just point.
Just comedy.
Say something controversial. No one laughs, just point.
Yeah. Okay. Next is plane seats. I've got a plane list here.
Yeah.
Of comedians.
Yep.
And you've got to pick who'd sit in between.
Out of these people you're going to give me.
I'm going to give you.
Cool.
Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy. Sit right in between them. Cat Williams, Kevin Hart.
Are these the duos, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dave Chappelle, Bernie Mac.
Dave Chappelle and Bernie Mac.
Okay. Next one.
Go on.
No, out of the next four then.
I've gone in. Yeah.
So
next four.
Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy, Cat Williams, or Kevin Hart. Because I knew you'd pick that one. I don't know why I even put that on there.
Bernie Mac. It's just because of Bernie Mac. I think he's great. Well, obviously was.
Yeah.
R.I.P. But then the next two.
So you got Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy, Cat Williams, Kevin Hart. Who do you want to sit in between?
Because of his stance in the modern day on what he views the world, and as far as we're all aware, hasn't sold out to anyone or anything.
Yeah,
would be Cat Williams and Kevin Hart. Okay. No disrespect to fucking.
That would be an interesting seat though, because you got Cat, who's like, what would Cat be, left or right?
Right.
Left. Okay, and Kevin's left.
Yeah, because he takes the piss out of all the celebrities that sell their soul and dress up as
women.
Fucking, yeah. When they what was it when he took the piss out of Kevin Hart? Obviously, we had to go back on something that he said about the Oscars.
Yeah,
he said, I wouldn't dress my son up in a dress or whatever. I wouldn't accept him for big ass, something like that.
Yeah,
and the Oscars were like fucking, or the Oscars or Golden Globes were like, well, you're gonna have to apologise or you're not doing, like you're not performing. And he buckled, and Cat Williams was like, yeah, get fucked.
Well, yeah, Cat Williams does keep it very, very real.
Yeah.
I try not to be. You can proper rabbit hole down that stuff very easily if you just start watching. But he does speak a lot of sense. I think his comedy's good as well. Cat Williams, the voice that he
yeah, it's the voices and it's the delivery in how they say it. Like Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
People,
I think he was. We had a
Early
decent
days,
mad
but then-
discussion. We had a discussion over there about this with someone, and I was like, I think he was funnier earlier.
Yeah, because when you're raw, you don't give a fuck about what's going on in the world. Like, you'll say your piece. When you then become more successful and earn more money, you're a bigger target to get shot down. So all like the let's say the homophobic stuff, which you weren't being homophobic.
Yeah.
It's like, right, well, Nate, you've gone against the whole section of people. We're going to fucking gun you down and we're going to hunt. Oh, yeah, you cheated on your wife and you've done this and you've done that.
Have you? Yeah. Have you seen the Dave Chappelle one about in the cab with LBGQ?
No.
Watch it after, please.
Right.
He said, basically, in a nutshell, they're all liars. And, like, he's basically... You have to watch it. Dave Chappelle's delivery on that, I was stuck in a cab with a gay person, a lesbian, a bisexual, a transgender, and someone who identified as something else.
How do you sit there and write that?
His brain's crazy. His
Like,
brain's
to
crazy.
think about all of those people, he probably sees them as just one. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just think that the bigger you are, the harder you will fall.
Yeah. Okay. And it's always a weird one. Like, footballers don't watch football. Boxers hardly watch
Well,
boxing.
look at Ben White. The conversation with Ben White when he got asked about obviously growing up supporting the teams. I don't know. I've just turned out to be good at something, and you have to. Oh, he's clearly very good to be a fucking Premier League football player.
Arguably, but yeah.
And it's just he's like, you don't support a team, don't follow a team.
So what about you then? So what comedy do you follow? What comedy do you watch?
I don't follow comedy. I don't really listen to podcasts. I like watching.
Listen to this one though.
Yeah, but I don't like with regards to comedy podcast, I just
just like, I mean, that stand up. What about just stand up? Do you follow, watch? Do you take anything from anybody? Not take, but does anyone give you like, oh, I could.
people not liking me. This is the wrong thing, but people say like Bill Burr in America. He's a very sort of shouty comic, and he's like not an angry comic. Like he's like a frustrated comic, like taking the mickey out of everything. So like him, but then you can watch and take bits and bobs from it. Yet again, it's all about stage presence. So in my early days, it was like you used to get told when you go on stage, the microphone on the stand, don't make that the centerpiece. Get on, be mindful to move it. Okay. Don't move around. Don't leave it there.
That's some stage school thing, because when I'm picturing your shows now, every single one of them would pick it up and move it to the side.
Early days, if you go back and look at some of the videos, it stays there. So you've got to be mindful, but now it's a natural fucking get out of the way. Make an obvious get out of the way.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then with a microphone, and even then it's like you watch other comedians, and like some of my friends as well, is like if you get a laugh, but you're going to, let's say, double down on a joke or to give it another punchline, allow the laugh to die down, compose yourself, then go again, and then you get another laugh. Because if you was to say a joke, or take the mickey out of something, or take the piss, everyone's laughing, and then you say something else. If I said there's something else among us four, you'd all hear it. But with 300 people sort of laughing, you're trying to get that out, it's missed. Some would hear it, some won't. So then you just, again, stagecraft, learning. And you watch the comedians, they all do it. Okay. People laugh, let it die, bang, again.
What's the hardest thing about being a comedian?
I find this question really weird because I don't, I'm very, it makes it not awkward, but I don't see myself as a comedian. I'm a cab driver that's doing funny shit on Instagram. Do you know what I mean? Because going back to the earlier question, because I don't write stuff, like on my own sets and stuff, I don't class myself, I'm a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
You know? Sorry, what was the question again? The hardest thing for you? Clearly writing fucking shit, do you know what I mean? Sorry, young ears there.
That's all right.
The hardest the hardest thing before a show. Start that again.
That's all right.
Sure. Natural noises.
That's all right.
The hardest thing I find is nerves before a show, but then yet again with the knowledge leading up to an appearance, you don't know what you're going to get asked. You don't know the type of crowd, like for example in the comedic world, you don't know what type of crowd you're going to get. Yes, they follow you, so they bought into what you already are. But it's like you just get that first laugh, and then you're away. As soon as you get that laugh, you've then got them, so then you can then say whatever the fuck you want to say. And even comedians that come on my shows, I just want my comedians that I book to have a nice time, and I get loads of comedians. Like people say, oh, the comedy's very sort of like left and woke, and you got to take the mickey out of certain specific people and this, that, and the other. Whereas, as you know, I take piss out of everyone. Right?
Yeah.
And so my black comics that come on my shows, they're like, "Oh, look, the reason why we love your shit is your crowd just want to be taken the piss out of. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, Asian, whatever. Everyone's getting it, man, woman, you know. So and they love it. I just want them to have a nice.
You're basically saying you could run for prime minister in the country. Then
I reckon I fucking could. Yeah, cool. People that could run the country are cab drivers and hairdressers. Shit.
So your shows, I've been to. There's a few that I've missed, obviously. So forgive me if I'm speaking out of turn. Why do you think the female comics struggle so much?
The only one that hasn't struggled and through memory is Laura Smith.
Maybe I wasn't there for her.
She's your old school East End bird, and she's quirky. She talks like the East End as well, but then can mix it up as well and be sort of posh as well with it. She understands the crowd, that male crowd, because predominantly, listen, I would still get quite a few women at my shows, you know what I mean? And obviously they'll come with their husbands.
Is it harder for women?
I think so, because, yet again, through my experiences of watching stand-up comedy and even going spontaneously to like sort of shows, the female comics are all very, it's all very sort of like anti-man. Take the, like, girl power, like we're fucking sort of oppressed, and we're all great independent people, and it's all about us. Whereas, again, my show is people are like, just take the piss out of us. Like, don't be sort of like go on a defensive. But I don't know. I honestly don't know. Because my crowd, yet again, they're there just at the start. Yeah, but also at the start, I like to think that I've built something now that when I bring my comedy acts, and even some that have been there fucking 2, 3, 4 times before, all the fans in the crowd that have been there to most of my shows have seen them. They know they're funny, but they've got new material.
I was going to talk about that. How do you feel about the ones that repeat the material, though?
It is what it is. Yeah, shit happens. They have to. That's why a lot of comedians at that level are, because they have their set. Like, you'll have some people that have got like a 5-minute set, a 10-minute set, and they're working to that like half hour, and then to their tour like, for an hour. It's like, remember, yet again, people will say, I've got, if you combine my followers on social media, I've got like 300,000 followers. Grand scheme of things, in the UK, it's a pinprick. There's plenty of people in the UK, so I could go to Manchester, room for 100 people, 10 might know me. So that content is that they've got down here.
They might not have. Oh, okay.
They might not have seen it. You know, so it's because they're honing in on their craft, and like they're perfecting it. Yeah. So then it's if it is the same, then you just. But then I'd like to think that most of my nights as well are respectful, in the sense of like, these comics are putting something together for you. If you have heard it from a previous show that you've seen fucking a year ago or 6 months ago, they'll shut their mouth. They won't go, "Oh, she's fucking boring, you done that last time." Even though you would think that my crowd are like that, they're still got it. They're still savvy enough to be like,
I don't remember anyone being heckled at your shows, to be fair.
"Oh, I won't have it." No. And I don't mean that in an overly aggressive way, but like people try to get excited at my shows and try to heckle me, but that's what they want, because they'll know that I'll come back with something. Like, there's a woman that comes with her fella. They're there every show, and they always sit at the front, but just off to the side. And he's a northern fella, and he's like the head of security at Arsenal. And his missus, like, she's from down south. He's from up north. She's from down south. And she always wears like fucking like this leopard printed top. Not the same top, but like always a leopard print. So I went, "Oh, the fucking Carol Baskin's back again." She's like, "Oh, you got to get new material. It's shit." I went, "Your fucking fanny stinks of shit." And her husband is like, "Yes." And everyone starts laughing, and she just goes like that. Yeah, fuck, I deserve that. Yeah. So,
Okay, so we're in a boxing gym, as you know. You said you got 300,000 combined on your
ish.
Yeah. So why have we not got Ginger Cabbie in the ring on Misfits?
Wife won't have it. Wife will leave me. I've said this before. So my missus is not from let's say a remotely sporting background. She doesn't understand. I'm not paying her giving her any justice here, but the competitive side of things, she just, for someone that's never grown up with, let's say, even football, boxing, or anything like that, you think boxing, just getting punched the shit out of, no protection, it's just fucking bare knuckle stuff, and that's it. Right? So I said to her, when I first obviously started coming here with you, like you and Liam and all that, toying about with the idea, "Oh, you should do that. You have a 12-week sort
Jesus
of camp."
got mad strength. I'm sure he's got Polish or something in him. He's got some mad strength, man. Like, literally, he doesn't know how to punch yet, like, properly.
Yeah.
So what he's punching with is just crazy. Because when if he was to do 6 weeks of actually proper training, and punch, he'd knock people out.
Yeah. Thank you.
But she won't have it.
No, she won't. She's like, "I'd leave you," and I'm like, "You won't."
Would she? That's what I'm saying. She wouldn't, though, would she? She wouldn't. She wouldn't pack her bags and go.
If I said to her, "Look,
Two kids in tow,"
being lined up to do a Misfits, she wouldn't understand what the fuck that meant. But then I'd explain, obviously, like the boxing side of it.
But that's
She'd be like, "No."
But that's an easier thing to actually explain. I mean, look at these guys.
Yeah, but yeah, again, they know how to punch. Still know how to punch her and move.
I don't know. Do they?
What
in your weight class?
Well, I don't. Oh, you tell me. Nah.
Nah.
Okay. Well, listen. But then if I was to turn to her and say, the mortgage is getting paid off, she might have a little twinge in the minge and be like,
Show me the money.
yeah, show me the money.
I just think it'd be. I think it'd be a shame
I
for
have
you
a-
not to experience just once.
Yeah. Again, it's that nervousness as well. It's like getting fucking knocked out. I don't know if I could deal with that.
Oh, really?
But then
you
again,
think that would affect you?
But then again, I'd probably Ricky Gervais talks about this. Talk about creating material, right material. Lean in on your dark side of your life. So you've seen plenty of times where I sort of like mock my mum, the death of my mum. People are like, "Oh my god," and I'm like, "No, fucking, oh well." Like just because again, coping mechanism.
Yeah.
So when you can laugh and joke and make fun of a hard part of your life, it relaxes other people around you to be like, do you know what? If I could take anything from this, fucking, if he can do it, I can do it. But then yet again, misfits.
I think you should do it. I think we
I think
we have to have a word, don't we? Yeah, we need a word.
I have a figure in my head that I would do it for, but that's
Well, yeah, we'll make the call. We, if they pay,
who's in charge of it anyway.
you got Mams, you got the Southlands. But listen, bottom line is, there's connections
Calla,
there.
is that it?
Calla, that's it.
He
yeah.
follows me on Instagram.
Yeah, you should give him a shout. And say to him, listen, mate, pay off the mortgage. You get Ginger Cabbie and a load of comedians down there. That'd be funny.
Who would you? Hey, here's one. Who would you pick me up against?
Heavyweight. I honestly think you could fight someone like Chase Damore. Really do. They're not. These guys in here 12 weeks with me and Liam, mate. You'd knock these guys out. But
I'm walking out of here with a fucking 9-inch cock now. aren't I?
you would though if you could dedicate
Hitting me knees.
12 weeks here.
Yeah.
Like knowing you got something like that, I'm telling you, like I don't want to hear shit about you got to get the cab or you got to get fucking the kids. 12 weeks in here, mate. These guys, I'm not even gonna get into it. But yeah, the power. It's not always about power, obviously, but this guy's just naturally strong. I think he can take a punch as well. To be honest,
The size of this cranium.
yeah, he could probably take a punch, and that's two of the things. If you can punch and take a punch, and you can be fit, you're halfway there.
Yeah.
You're not gonna learn that much technical in 12 weeks. That's the reality. But getting someone clean on the chops, I think you'd do it, mate. So have a think about that one.
Even if you do get knocked out, the material you have, you're pretty good from that.
Yeah, look, I got knocked
As
out.
long as you don't fucking laugh, we'll be all right.
Yeah, listen, maybe got knocked out, but house is paid for. What are you doing with yourself, mate? Yeah, there you go.
I ain't got to go in work on a Monday.
So you do have boxing royalty and Frank Smith as being your cousin.
Yep.
Christmas gonna be a bit mad this year, isn't it?
No, but it's I don't know. Like, is it? If everyone's fucking multi-millionaires. Frank's doing all right. Chris is now doing fucking fantastically all right. He can have a few more poker nights out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, I don't really think. Yet again, I was talking to someone yesterday about the fight with like Conor Benn and that. As you know, you guys, you're built differently. You don't mind getting punched in the head. Obviously, you don't want to.
Yeah.
But if to then keep going back for it, and all right, the money for these guys, these elite athletes, and all that is what keeps pushing them in there.
Yeah.
But getting back to like sort of Christmas, I think Frank and his missus will be doing their own thing. But no, I think Frank's got a show over Christmas, so he's sort of half cancelled Christmas.
the 20th of December.
Something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay. Game time. Been looking forward to this one. Why are you clapping? You get excited as well. Do you remember?
There's a quick fire question game. Is what this is?
No, this is like, do you remember and do you have a story to go with it? So I'm going to name some places that are not around no more, not here anymore, but do you remember them and have you got a story that's linked to it?
Okay.
Blockbusters.
Yep. Remember Blockbusters?
Any memories?
In Good Maze, it was like when I was with my sort of first girlfriend at the time. She lived sort of semi-close in, not in Marksgate, but Little Heath. Do you know?
Oh, no,
there?
yeah. Across the A12.
Yeah. We used to go there every sort of Friday and get a film. And it was just to have a little reach around. I was the one that drove, so I had to keep taking it back to Good Mates. I was always late as well. Got charged for it.
Okay, next one. Woolworths.
I remember it being in the Ilford Exchange when I used to work in Sony, Panasonic. Used to do install TVs and that for Sony and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember Woolworths being in the Exchange in Ilford.
Okay.
But no, nothing really didn't feed.
Never got your singles from there?
Nah.
Your Spice Girls, your...
Fuck you, mate. Fucking Spice Girls. The racial connotations here again.
JJB Sports.
JJB Sports, yeah. That's the old Wigan thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember JJB. It was JJB in Barkingside.
Yep.
Yeah, JJB. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got a pair of Puma Kings out of there. Puma King, what a football boot, by the way.
Apple pie and ice cream from McDonald's.
I had one apple pie once when I was about 16, burnt the fucking roof of my mouth, and that was it. I thought, what's the point?
And you guys are too young to remember, right? You used to have the apple pie and then 2 bits of ice cream beside in the container. Oh, mate, literally with caramel. Don't remember that?
Not the ice cream.
Mate.
You're older than me, though, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I'm 39.
You look well.
You fucker. Okay, cool. Babe Station.
Fucking yeah, mate. No. Everyone remembers Babe Station 906. Volume, fuck, you couldn't even have a volume 0.5, but always volume 1 always seemed like a little bit too loud. In after a night out, so if you weren't lucky enough to get your fucking nuts in elsewhere, just home after a fucking Donham eating chips and clean one out into the sock and back off to bed you go.
Half-time oranges.
Yeah, mate. Reminds me of Chigwell Boys when I was a kid. Played with Chigwell Boys. Yeah. Oranges, used to get through like 2 or 3 of them.
I was about to say, how many did you have?
But you'd always, but obviously cutting quarters and three thirds of a fucking 3/4 of an orange. But you'd always have like this one fucking flash little prick that would like suck the whole orange out of the skin, where I would just used to bite it, suck the juice out of it and throw it.
Yeah.
But you always get these fucking flash cunts that think they're a fucking ape. You know what I mean? The child weren't black, by the way. It was a very white team in the 90s.
I imagine so.
Yeah.
Daily travel cards.
Nah.
Do you remember?
Oh, I do remember them, but I'm not that poor, so.
Okay, Aaron.
An insight into my comedy.
£1 pizzas then. Should we swear from that one as well?
£1 pizza.
I remember those, yeah.
Like Pizza Go-Go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
£1
mate,
for like a good sized pizza as well. Like a good sized pizza.
Didn't give a shit what was on it.
Out of interest, what is your pizza topping?
It's changed. Anything spicy, really. But I'd say my ideal one would be a pepperoni with jalapeno peppers on top.
Pepperoni with jalapeno peppers on top.
But also, if I feel a little bit sort of fruity, maybe like a barbecue base instead of like a tomato base.
Okay, I'm going to chuck it out there. Anyone here have pineapple on pizza?
When I was a kid, yeah. Yeah.
What are you saying no for, Joe?
My nan's Italian, so that is like in Italy. That is like no go. Like that is terrible in Italy. You guys,
But you'd have Parma ham with melon, though. That'd be alright.
melon. I haven't had that.
Sorry.
I've never had Parma ham with melon on pizza.
No, I mean no. Parma ham and melon go together, don't they?
Oh yeah.
What's the difference of putting that on a pizza with?
I think it's just a culture thing. I think.
Wow.
Did you ever?
If you did that in Italy, they'd like look at you like, what?
They say the Chinese invented pizza, but the Italians perfected it.
Maybe the Chinese make it a lot.
Is it true that Italians, like the old school Italians, get offended if you have spaghetti
I was
bolognese?
about to say that. I was just about to say that. Is that true?
They cut if you
If break it before you put it in the bowl.
Oh no, that's awful. You can't be doing that.
no, but also
But why? But why?
Because it's just the whole process. You put it in, and then it's meant to be the one like noodle. We're meant to then swirl with the fork.
yeah. So when it's cooked, you're not supposed to have a knife and fork. It's like spoon and fork, and then you spin it on the spoon, and whatever you get on the fork, top your head come off.
You knife and fork with your pasta and cut like that.
Yeah. No, I don't cut nothing. I'm talking about when you initially put it in the water.
You can't be doing that.
But it doesn't fit.
No, but that's what you put it in, and it spirals round the pan like that, the pot, and it sinks in.
It sinks in, yeah. And then it's all perfectly al dente.
I wish we had him on doing the
say-
whole.
did you say al
perfect
dente?
penta. Yeah, look at the hands. That's
Fucking hell.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Straight, by the way.
Okay, MySpace.
Yeah, MySpace. I had Keith Sweat as my music on my MySpace. Age, sex, location.
No, that's MSN. I'm about to do next. That's crazy.
Nah,
You said that. MSN was that
I still had. We still doing ASL on MySpace. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
MySpace didn't last, did it? Because then Facebook came in and it was just like, get out of the way.
Killed it. Okay, so today is Sunday. It's the start of I'm a Celebrity. Would you go in there?
Would I go in there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Quite squeamish with certain things.
Well, we're going to get into it, so we'll find out if you really would or you wouldn't. So here we go. Right. In the jungle you are, right now. Alligator penis or kangaroo testicles to eat?
Well, I'll have both because I'm quite greedy, but I would probably say the testicles, really.
Yeah?
I put no cunt's fucking shaft in my mouth. I have the balls, just like meatballs, isn't it?
Fish
Probably.
eyes or rat tail? The rat tail you'd have to chew, though, till you swallow it.
Fish eyes, you'd probably just try and gulp, wouldn't you? Or they'd probably give you like a hammerhead shark and his fucking eyes are like that.
People do eat fish eyes though.
I've heard of that, but no. You've had it? Oh,
He's Italian, isn't he?
Coffin of spiders or a coffin of rats?
Yeah, rats.
Spiders.
Don't like spiders.
Their towels. The towels.
Your hand gestures are off the chain today, mate. That's got nothing to do with a towel, by the way.
People like rats. Their towels have the weirdest.
You're like moving a cobweb out the way. I couldn't do spiders because they're creepy because they could crawl up your nose. They're not going to give you plugs in your nose. They could crawl in your ears, in your old fucking eye hole, up your crevice. Nah, not for me. Rat's tail, I'll be all right with that, I think.
Cooking versus cleaning the bog for the whole duration.
I'd rather burn the rice every day. Cook. I ain't clean no shit.
You know you have to do that at some point, though, right? When you're there. Do you know that?
You have to take turns and do it.
Yeah.
But yet again, I'll turn it all into a joke. Like I'll be like, "Who had that fucking shit?"
You.
Yeah, me. Yeah. I'll cherry pick who I would blame though. You can't blame a woman. You can't blame that. We won't get into that. Just blame me.
Okay, I'm going to do two at a time now. Just say which these are drinks now.
Cool.
Blended drinks.
Okay.
Blended fish eyes or blended sheep's testicles?
Mate, that is fucking grim, isn't it? I like lamb, so. Sheep's testicles. Get it early.
Blended chicken feet, blended pig's snout.
It's haram, the pig, in it. So yeah, chicken.
Hey, hang tight, Jay. Squashed blended frogs or alligator parts?
Squash blended what? Frogs? Yeah.
He wouldn't last in the gym. Look at his face. If you were reliant on this geezer to bring you back stars, you are not eating that night.
But I'm milking it. It's all for TV.
Would you eat? Would you do it though?
Yeah, mate. I'm getting paid.
Well, you'd be fine to do all this then.
Mate, if they said to us, right, when you go in, the caveats are here, right, you're all getting paid, obviously, but there are bonus here, right? If you want to get your money, guaranteed, you're fucking 150 grand or 100 grand, 50 grand, whatever. When you do the
Charles.
all the trials
Bush
and
Tucker
that,
Charles, yeah.
bush tucker trials, you have to at least attempt it and do it. I bet, yeah, fucking right and all. Oh, you eat fucking alligator's cock. Hello,
Okay,
mate.
there's doing it, but would you actually complete it and do it?
Who knows? Who knows? No one.
Well-
you don't know until.
well-
no, you. Not in the jungle. I ain't getting paid.
You thought I went down to get that. That's actually hilarious. Last couple.
Go on.
Blended cockroaches. Wallaby willies.
Yeah, wallaby willies. Cockroaches, nah. Scum. They roll around on shit.
Last one. Fermented duck eggs
Ooh.
or a piranha.
Piranha.
Yeah, just blend it up.
Yeah.
Have it like that.
Yeah. It's fish. We've all been to Smith's, haven't we? Don't know if they serve piranha.
Okay, so that's if Cabbie was in the jungle. I think you'd be hilarious in the jungle, especially when you start getting hungry. I think that would be
I'll get the ump.
that would be something to look
Gold.
forward to. Yeah, and then they'd make him do the trial, and he'd be like, "Fuck, I'm not doing it anyway,"
Yeah.
and then be even more hungry. I could just see it panning out. But hopefully, once he gets onto the O2 shows, his profile gets bigger. They give him that call.
It's a knock-on effect.
Bang, he's in. That's what it is. That's what it is, isn't it?
Would you greet me as I come across the bridge with the fireworks and all that? Would you be there?
Massively. We'd all be there. Me,
The
Jay,
whole team.
everyone will be there.
Monday Club.
Monday Club will be there in Australia. Be amazing.
Yeah.
Be absolutely unreal. Okay, right. So, Ginger Cabbie, let's have some chats about some things that are important to you in terms of this country and the politics. Give me 3 things that you think are important that you'd enforce.
That I would enforce.
3 things Ginger Cabbie as Prime Minister would enforce.
Mate. Everyone has to take an English driving test. So you can't swan over here from fucking wherever. Let's say LA, just to be safe.
Because they drive on the opposite side of the road. And all
Exactly
Yeah,
that.
of course. Yeah.
You haven't driven in America?
Nah.
They're fucking lunatics, mate. They're nuts.
They
So
might
it-
think we're nuts, though.
Oh, you guys, we drive on the right side of the road. Yeah, well, we fucking drive on the correct side of the road. So fuck off. That I would implement. You can't just come swan over from another country and just fucking get in a motor and get at it. That's what I would do. I would ban inheritance tax. So your mum and dad, nan and granddad or whatever, have worked their arse off, paid their tax throughout their life, saved up a bit of money, left you a house, you inherit it. I ain't paying 40% on it.
Is that only 40% when you sell the house, though?
I would just ban inheritance tax.
Okay.
So it's like when they got money in the bank and all that stuff. I got 100 grand left. Oh yeah, well, give us 40 of that. Sorry? No. I'd fuck that off. What else would I do? And anyone that is seen to be talking derogatory about this country, wherever you're like from here and you really hate what we represent as a whole, or people that have come in and like, I fucking hate this gaff, like you're just slags, and you got dual citizenship, give us your passport back. If you don't like it,
You like that? You like that one, didn't you?
sort of. Are you an Italian that likes being here?
I'm pretty much English myself. It's only my nan's Italian. So
I'm only joking. Yeah. No. Yeah, like I don't know, like what. It's difficult to take away people's passports. And like they hate the fucking, like you hate the royal family. I mean, I can't fucking stand the shit anyway. But just be proud to be who you are and what you represent. Like you're proud to be part Italian. You have that Italian gene pool in you, and you're proud that your nanny's proud to be Italian. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And like
absolutely.
you being here, so it's like, I don't know, just don't be all this fucking flying the flag stuff.
Yeah.
It's not what people are trying to make it out to be. It's like, look after the people that are here, and that is black, white, everyone. But like, yeah, just be proud of what you represent. Just be a good person and do right by other people. Do you know what I mean? And we go a long way. Everything seems to be like competition. No one looks out for one enough, in my opinion.
Yeah.
No one looks out for other people. And yet again, like your social media stuff, see all this, what you're doing. In my opinion, you expect your fucking pals to be like, it doesn't matter even if they've not listened to one of the reels or anything you've put up, like it. You're my pal, you like it.
I've had a lot of stuff like that, and I've had parents come to me with kids that are struggling, that they're posting stuff, and their friends that they see every day are not liking their stuff. Honestly, it doesn't even bother me because not that it doesn't bother me. it's good. It's right what you're saying, but I don't think people should pay any much attention to it because it can make you think you're liking Cristiano Ronaldo stuff. Don't even know him.
You know, I get it, but this is where it then helps you, other people, to be like, I'm doing something right here. I've got my pals are looking out for me. It's like I was on a podcast a couple of weeks ago, and I said a similar thing in the sense of like some of my nights, yeah. I don't think I charge. I mean, the ticket prices are what they are for this next show, but obviously I've got things included. But my ticket prices for my comedy nights are like £20, right? Maybe 25. You still get fucking fed. And then you get because as you know, my show's on a Sunday night.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
My show's on Saturday. Oh, I can't take Monday work, all that fucking excuse. But then what you find out is in fucking 2 weeks' time, your mate is taking his fucking dolly bird over all the way to Hammersmith on a Tuesday evening to go and watch Mo Gilligan. That's nothing against Mo Gilligan. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but then your mates will be fucking cocky and smarmy because they think like you can take it. Oh yeah, but Mo's funny. You ain't. You're a dick. I've heard it all my life. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Whatever. But even again, the Instagram stuff, social media, people will say it's not a big thing about social media. It's massive. It's all part of our lives. It's social media has got me to where you're inviting me to have a fucking chat conversation with you. Just like someone's video, share it.
Yeah.
Because yet again, they'll share fucking Cristiano Ronaldo doing a fucking header in the Saudi league. But your mate that's fucking trying to pump money into doing a podcast and getting guests on, you'll scroll it and be like, oh, yeah, I've heard that conversation before. Bang, swipe past you. Oh, look, CR7 again. Bang, like. Pricks. Oh,
Yeah.
Fuck them.
But going on from Cristiano Ronaldo in terms of football,
Lionel Messi.
no, I'm not talking about that.
Sorry.
We're not opening that up.
Okay.
I mean,
We'll close it.
Let's agree to disagree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The media in football. Something come up this week.
Go on.
It was quite relevant. Well, not relevant, but I saw it and thought, I'm going to ask you this on the podcast.
Foden.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pathetic.
We don't blame Foden, obviously. He's not done nothing wrong.
no.
But
Foden's part black though, isn't he?
But that's Cole Palmer.
Oh. They look the same.
Yeah, Cole Palmer.
Those whites, they look the same, don't they?
But what are the media trying to do?
They're trying to keep race relevant. The racism relevant, sorry. They want the weak.
What are they getting out of that, though?
They-
I loved what Eze did. He went, yeah.
But this,
great part.
but Eze is a man of God, child of God. He's all that. Yeah. Arsenal's number 10. He might come on the 14th, by the way. Yeah, they know what they're doing. It's like the Euros and all that stuff, the penalty misses and all that. Do you want to know my rabbit hole? That will it get you in trouble? I don't care. The mainstream media will create accounts to throw abuse
Wow.
to these players.
No, this would be definitely blocked by TikTok. But go on, continue. It's fine. Instagram might have it, but go on. That's a bit more controversial.
That I'm not saying that there aren't people out there that are horrific human beings. If you look at the type of language and the literacy behind stuff, they want to make it so obvious that it's, oh yeah, no, that's come from fucking Tony out in Tilbury. Really? Okay. I think that if it's a real thing, these people would be found, and the way the scum are in this fucking mainstream media are, right, and see what they've done to fucking Caroline Flack and all that stuff, right, they would be front and centre. This is Tony. So fucking works for the Royal Mail. Bang. That's his thing. But it was all sort of not proven, but it was all said that a lot of the accounts, the IP addresses, were from like abroad, stuff like that.
You'd know more about that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, no, you're right. You're dead right.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're dead on right.
But then people will say now, yeah, but you can like look at Pornhub, you can get a VPN and say you're in Slovakia while you're having a wank in Tilbury. But yeah, that's sort of my belief. The powers that be, they want to continuously keep this racial divide. Black and white people get on so much more than what these parasites would lead you to believe.
It's divide and conquer, isn't it?
Of course it fucking is. Of course it is. So like racism, like back in the day, it's like sort of they've evolved it in the sense of like you disagree with someone, I'm disagreeing with you, it's because you're black. No. Like racism when I was growing up was like you dislike someone for the colour of their skin, like they can't be trusted. So it's like we will go into Wenzel's round the corner. I'll buy myself a fucking prawn baguette, £2.80, please, Aaron. Right, cool, £2.80. He walks in, £2.80, please, Mark. If it's racism, real racism fucking flying about, that's £4 if you're a foreigner. But people don't give a shit.
They actually don't.
Sorry that I've gone down a massive
No,
rabbit hole.
they don't. They don't. They don't. They don't. They
It's as
actually
you know,
don't.
like my wife is black, yeah? So she's, her mix is Guyanese.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that, guys? She's black.
Blick. Guyanese, Portuguese, Jamaican, Chinese, right? And like, she obviously brings up to stuff to me, like to maybe like open my eyes to stuff. And granted, I get frustrated with things because I'm like, it's not real. Don't worry about like what's going on in something that you can't control. Like it's not us. It's not our immediate family, our friends. Do you know what I mean? We're good people. There's bad people in all walks of life. But it's as for us, like don't pay it sort of attention because yet again another atrocity will happen, then all the attention will go over there.
Yeah.
Let's put the fucking French flag on our fucking Facebook bio.
I think, just quickly before we wrap up, is the whole black, brown, whatever you want to call it. If there was a stance where they went, okay, cool, no problem. I think there's a film coming out. I don't know if it's a real film, but it's like where basically all the black and brown people left the country.
Yeah.
So they come out of all the football teams, all the entertainment, all the food. What actually happened to this country? What would actually happen if you were to actually go, okay, cool, we'll leave. We'll all leave.
I'll tell you. All of a sudden, all the hate would then be directed towards the gingers again.
Persecuted race.
Who do we bully now? That little ginger fucker there. Let's have him. Fucking pencil prick.
Always good. Always good.
But I'd listen. If I, do you know what? That's never going to happen. There's no point giving it any fucking thought process. All this what ifs, buts, and maybes. Just deal
So
with it.
what do you feel about the power of people that are the ones that are subject to this racism? I mean,
They cherry pick what they want to do.
Can never, no, but yeah. And what I mean is that obviously we can never speak about it because we're not in that position.
Yeah.
But if I was Saka, I wouldn't play for England again.
Yeah.
I'd say fuck yourself.
But they're getting paid shitloads of money. Do they genuinely like?
So do you think they don't care then? Do you think they just don't care now? Then?
No, I think they care, but I think they're so micromanaged into this is your path. Take no notice of that. And I massively think one of the reasons why things carry on is because people still are getting paid. If you are, unless you're financially affected with something, like the lockdowns and stuff, people milking furlough, getting 50 grand loans here, there and everywhere. Think, oh, I'll have a jab, I'll have all this, I'll have all that. Because they're not financially affected. When you're then affected in the sense you ain't worked for 2 years, you got no money, your stance on it's different. So unless you're financially affected by something, you don't really truly give a shit. So all these black players will go to Russia. I'm a good friend of mine. I ain't gonna fucking name drop, but I'll say, I mean, would you move to Russia and have all that fucking monkey banana shit fucking thrown at you? You went, how? They're paying me 80 grand a week, mate. I don't care.
That's the problem then, because they can't break it. Like, because when it was all going on, and we can go into, we're not going to go into it now, but the Black Lives Matter and the whole, who is funding it and whatever else. If LeBron James, Lewis Hamilton, whoever really cared, they'd stop doing what they were doing.
Of course it would.
Hamilton would have put his helmet down. LeBron James would have put his basketball down and said, until you guys make a change, I'm not playing.
Yeah, of course. All this knee, it's all a fad now. Yeah. Bang knee, but
the one person that did,
Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah.
But
he's fucked now.
But the thing is,
and no one's looked after him. No one sent him money. No one's.
But this is what I said at the start. After, again, I know we're saying not going into the Black Lives Matter stuff, right? But your martyr, your man that you chose to sort of support was who he was. How it went down was fucking atrocious. Colin Kaepernick highlighted all of this stuff, and all your fucking elite, let's say, black football players, sports stars, athletes over here, right, and over there were like that. Well, fucking don't want to get cancelled. Don't want to lose me money. Then when you're not in a sort of particular profession, you're just sitting there on your millions. The fuck do I do now? Oh, I know. I'll support this cause now. But before, your boot deals with your Adidas, your fucking Nike, your Under Armour and all that. No, I can't be saying. Because you're going against the establishment. Cut
Well,
all that out. That's fucking. No one wants to fucking listen to that.
The thing is, though, right, is like we can sit here for hours and talk about it, but if the people at the top with the money who can actually make a difference don't want to do it, we're fucked.
But see this discourse here, this conversation. Right, you and I will still agree and disagree on certain stuff. Doesn't make either you or I racist.
Yeah.
Just because we don't believe that avenue of that or this avenue of this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you still have a conversation, then afterwards we will still fucking put these down. Go something. Yeah, cool, love it. And that's what it's all about. Still having a friendly debate, having a chat, and then still being friends at the end of it.
And that's what it's about. Well, it's been emotional. He might get in the ring. He might not. We hope he continues his craft so we can get front row free tickets to the O2 at his amazing stand-up comedy show. He might be in the jungle. You never know. We hope his missus will give him that one green card to knock a guy out and pay off the mortgage. But first and foremost, December the 14th, Comedy Club, Bethnal Green. Link will be in this video. I'll send it to you. People can purchase, come along, enjoy it. We wish you all the best. This has been a great episode. My guest, Ginger Cabbie.